Oh shit! It's a whole lot of ass in this chapter. It's a lot of ass. Anyway, they finally revealed my man Bambina. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm gonna be calling him Bambino. I'm not sure if the 8 beasts in Toriko are male or female. I kept guessing that they're female because I know that some of them is giving birth, but they could just be hermaphrodites or some shit like that, or they procreate, outside. They procreate differently than us, or they might not even have a gender. But I gotta find out anyway. But they call it the 8 kings or whatever. I'm not exactly sure. This monkey right here looks like a fucking dude. And if they say that this gives birth, I'm gonna start saying, hey, they got to be hermaphrodites or some shit like that. Anyway, this monkey, he's sitting on this ridge, right? And he just turns around like, did my package come in? He's waiting for the FedEx man, right? And he think he hears the truck outside, so he goes ahead and zips over there. And here comes his package, just skipping across the water. And he lets the shit hit him in his head. He just starts laughing, joking, and carrying on and whatever. It's like a Christmas present for him. Anyway, he turns around, goes to a mountain, right? Looks at this mountain range, goes over there, picks one, and just chops the shit down like it's nothing. Like just joking, just playing. He chops this whole fucking mountain down. Now you gotta realize what island they're on. Everything on that island is huge. So this mountain is not like a regular sized mountain. It's probably even bigger than the mountain that my man what's the dude, the polite chef or whatever, the polite gourmet, the polite bishokia or whatever his name is, the dude that uses spoons, him, I can't remember his name. It's probably bigger than that fucking mountain he dropped on Toriko and Sunny. He cuts the shit. He cut it so fucking hard, the shit jumped. It was like a club. The whole place was jumping. The dude was, just playing. Had the shit jumping. Anyway, he grabs the mountain, runs across the island, throws the shit across the water. Now, if you think about it, he's on the shore of one side of the island. Now, unless he's on a peninsula, like a little small strip, this dude got to be fucking fast. And his hearing's got to be fucking awesome. And why do I say that? Because the island is fucking huge. Well, he could be on the shore. What am I trying to say? He could be on the very edge and throws it. I explain. The island is fucking huge. They say it's one of the biggest, if not the biggest. If my memory serves, if my memory is correct, if it serves me right, the island is fucking huge. Probably the biggest island on the planet. You understand? And he throws it from one side of the island all the way back around to catch it. Now, I don't think he's on the edge of the island and throwing it. Let's say the island's here and he throws it off the edge and it goes around the whole planet. Like he's throwing these damn mountains across the planet. They thought it was part of the weather, which makes sense because there's other shit that's weird like that in Toriko anyway. Fucking giant feet stomping on you, from the clouds or whatever. So them thinking this weather makes absolute sense. He throws across the planet, whatever. Now, the reason I don't think he's on the edge is because he wouldn't have to move if he was doing it that way. If he was standing on the edge and throws it around the planet and aims it back to where he was at, like on the outskirts of the island, he wouldn't have to maneuver in order to catch the damn stone. He could just sit there and just have it pile up right next to him. You understand? So either he's on the peninsula or one side of the island. And if he's on the side of the island, that shit is crazy. If he's on the peninsula, that means he got to jump across. He's got to go a little bit away. He's got to come across the island a little bit to catch the stone. But if he's not even on the peninsula, that's even more amazing. That means he's going from one side of the island all the way to the other side of the island that fucking quick. Not only that, he can hear the stone coming. Either that or he perfectly timed it where he knows, oh, it's getting ready to come. But that means he's so fucking accurate. And do you see the pile of rocks he had there? He's throwing these mountains across the ocean, around the planet with so much accuracy, he knows exactly where it's going to land. That's how powerful it is. And you got to remember, the gourmet world is way bigger than the fucking human world. I was like, damn. I was like, God damn, this dude ain't no joke. And one thing about him I like is, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, he's not huge. Like the horse was huge. We know that the queen snake is huge. The battle wolf is huge. The crow, whatever, I can't remember, Emperor Crow, I think it's called. I think that's pretty huge too. I mean, from what we've seen of them, all of them is like giants. Now, some of them bigger than the other. Like I think the queen snake is probably the biggest one because it can wrap around the whole entire planet. You understand? So I'm thinking that's bigger than any of the other ones. That's what I believe. But this one, Bambino, if you think about it, look at when he throws the mountain, right? And he's looking out at it, and you see all like he doesn't, all that ass is just hanging out. Like he's just looking at it. It's just all that ass is just hanging out. Dude's got a big ass. That's a big ass. It's a whole lot of ass. Bambino got ass. They need to make a song like what's my man name? Damn. What's the fucking dude name? Mix-a-Lot. He needs to make a song called Bambino Got Ass. He got a whole lot of ass. You can see it from the front. He look like nut sacks or something like that. I need to start talking about that right now. Y'all want to start thinking I'm suspect. Anyway, he can hear the damn rocks coming back. That shit crazy. But one thing I like about him is, if you check it out, when the rock hits him on the face, right, they said it's a pebble when it comes back. I'm guessing, I don't really think it's a pebble as in like this fucking small, like that big. I'm thinking they're probably like this size, right? But when you see it hit his head, right, that pebble is pretty big up to his head. It's not, it's about the size of his hands. The pebble is about the size of his hand, maybe a little bit smaller. So he's not that big. And I like that because all the other ones seem to be fucking huge. I'm hoping he's probably around zebra size, maybe a little bit bigger. That'd be cool. Because, you know, it'd be nice seeing something that's powerful, that's not fucking humongous. Sort of like, what's my man name? Ichiru. You know, he was strong as shit. Possibly the strongest person on the planet. But he was a little dude. Well, he wasn't that small, but he was small compared to like Toriko and whatnot. I think he's about normal height actually, but he's not super huge like all the other ones. Jiro, he's small too. No, Jiro's small because he got old and he retired and shit like that. He became decrepit or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, I just like seeing one of the 8 beasts, not super huge. And you see his people, his generals or whatever beneath him. Or the one we've seen is the size of a fucking mountain. And they give this little dude the size of his damn pinky that much respect. That dude's a beast. And he's big, and he's stronger than damn, what's that? I think that horse called Hercules. The other 8 beasts or whatever, the king beast or whatever, on that eats the air fruit or whatever the shit is. He's stronger than him. And nowhere even close to that size. Now that shit crazy. I mean, when I say nowhere even close, I mean, it'd be hard for the fucking, he wouldn't be able to see him. That's how big the motherfucker, is in comparison. So that shit crazy. Anyway, after Toriko and this gang laid that fucking gorilla to waste, all the damn apes on the planet went crazy. It was like Planet of the Apes. They just started snatching every fucking thing up and start eating, right? Because they weren't allowed to eat because of the general. They wanted all the food to themselves. Now they just eating like a motherfucker. Anyway, we get a monologue from whatever that Nitro is. I forgot what her name is. The nitroglycerin. She talked about what pear is. She said pear is part of the Monkey King's body, but it also comes from this tree. It said, I'm not exactly. She said it originate from part of the Monkey King's or the Monkey King's body, right? But then she said it's also normally found at the birth cry tree. I don't get that shit. And she said, did it originate in the Monkey King's body or did it originate from the tree? I don't know. I would think the tree comes before the damn monkey. You know, you understand? So, but they could mean this. Pear is a special ingredient that needs to be prepared a certain way. I'm guessing this monkey shit. You know, it's like expensive coffee, like monkey shit. If you know that, like some expensive coffees, they feed the monkey the beans and let it shit it out, and it'll come out. As it's in the monkey's stomach, the acid turns it and makes it taste better. And I'm guessing that's what it is. One of the special preparations, like the proper pear soup, is made by letting the Monkey King drink that soup or eat the fucking tree, whatever it does, whatever. Piss the fucking fruit out or whatever, shit the fruit out or whatever, and then you use that to make the soup. It sounds nasty as hell, but I'm not exactly sure. But for it to be from the tree and from the Monkey King, I'm guessing the Monkey King consumes it, it becomes part of its body, and then it shits it out or something like that. But it's sitting at the top of it's sitting at on this mountain range called Zero Mountain Range, and behind it is a mountain called 100G Mountain, right? And they said that it absorbs nutrients and sends it. Well, they didn't say it absorbs. Yeah, they did say it says it absorbs nutrients and send it back down throughout the whole entire island. And that's why everything on the island is freaking huge. I'm guessing the tree is absorbing nutrients from the damn mountain that's behind it. The mountain might be full of nutrients, like they did with the damn, what was it? The BB corn or whatever. I think it was that part when they had the BB corn, and they said that the ashes from the volcano or something it was absorbing it. It was doing some shit similar to what I said. I can't remember exactly what it is. Fuck it. But I think that the nutrients is being absorbed from the mountain. The mountain must be getting the nutrients from something else. I don't know. And the tree is absorbing it, growing big, and then sending some of the nutrients back out through the plant. Throughout that island. And yes, trees do that. I think in real life, they do, don't they? Yeah, they do. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it's to that scale, but if I'm not mistaken, trees give off certain. Damn, how does it go? How does it go? I know trees absorb water and give off moisture, you know, throughout its area. I do know they absorb certain air particles and give off other air, like it absorb carbon dioxide, turns it into oxygen. So, and if I'm guessing, if I'm not mistaken, it also does that with nutrients too. But I'm pretty sure in the real world, it absorbs most of the nutrients that, you know, it can get. Anyway, they said that blue nitro tried to get to Pear, right? And they caused a whole bunch of fucking havoc on the planet. On that island. Once they took Pear, right? That whatever that shit that the damn birth cry tree was doing, they stopped it. And the island wasn't getting the proper nutrients, so things started going out of whack. One of the plants evolved into what's called the Toriko plant. Remember that shit that makes you it makes all the damn mush out in your body just expel? It was created that way. It evolved into that point. And it actually got the blue nitro up out of there. So basically, it saved the island, although it almost destroyed it at the same time. But what you call them? The girl said the nitro. I think her name is nitroglycerin. She says that Komatsu knows the proper way to prepare pear, right? And that the blue nitro don't know how to prepare, right? They also said that blue nitro didn't know how to prepare air either. So these special ingredients need a special chef in order to be able to do it. I'm thinking that's why Acacia teamed up with the blue nitro to. I guess the blue nitro would have fucked him up if they didn't get was, you know, like if he didn't help them. I guess he made a deal. It's like, if you let me go to God, I'll, you know, whatever he struck a deal with them, because they don't know how to prepare God. Only froze know how to prepare God. So that's what I'm thinking. They don't know how to prepare this food, so I guess they need a special chef. So she was saying that about Komatsu. Komatsu should know how to prepare pear because it was inside the book that was buried inside the gourmet pyramid. Anyway, they're on the way to the damn birth cry tree, and they show it, and it's like a fucking vine or something like that. It's a weird ass tree. It looks like a mangrove tree. It's like vines or whatever, and it's like wrapped up and braided together and shit like that. And the shit is fucking huge, right? And when you see the fruits on this planet, the fruits on this planet, the fruits, I kept saying planet this whole time because I kept thinking of the birth cry tree. When you see the fruits on this damn tree, they look like planets. Some of them got fucking rings on them. It's got rings on the damn on the fruit. It looks like planets. These fruits look like planets. They probably fucking huge. You could probably live on it. Like the damn fruit is probably the size of a damn, I don't know, a city, and you could live on it. I don't know. They never said the size of the damn tree, but the tree is probably fucking huge. But anyway, I think this whole chapter basically, to me, was, oh shit. I ain't know Korra was out. I forgot. Oh yeah, but anyway, to me, the this chapter basically was just trying to hype up Bambino. You know, get him all hyped so you can see, you know, some of his power. That way, you know, Bambino was twerking. Yes, he was. I guess they were trying to build up the hype for that. Then they also revealed that you need. They also revealed that the Blue Nitro really don't know what they're fucking with in terms of, you know, cooking, and they revealed how the pair is being created. But they really didn't do much in this chapter other than that. I think it was a good chapter and it was a good setup, but it really wasn't too deep. It wasn't very substantial. We didn't get a lot of action. And we didn't get a lot of story progression either. We just got to the tree and we just know about a little bit more about Bambino. You know, so that's pretty much it. But I like chapter. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. It's a nice little read, but now that I'm not marathoning this shit and I can't go right to the next chapter and be like, ooh, I wonder what's happening next. It's not gonna feel as good. Like if I was marathoning, this shit would be on 5. Be like, yeah, you know. But now that I'm not marathoning, fuck it. You know, I gotta wait a whole another week before I get to see what Bambino can do. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments. Wait, hold on, let me check these comments out. Okay, imagine Bambino. Oh, he said imagine Bambino twerking. I thought he said Bambino was twerking. Yeah, that should have been crazy. He probably break the whole fucking island in half. How do you think Pear is connected to Bambino? I was just saying it. I think he eats it, you know, somehow, some way. He absorbs it from the tree, shits it out or pisses it out or something like that. Or it's collected in a certain part of his body, but while it's in his body, it's part of the preparation of the actual food, of the ingredient. Like, you know how you got special preparation ingredients? Well, this one needs to be eaten by a monkey, or I guess that specific monkey. Not that specific monkey, but that specific species of monkey, and it's collected in his ass. That ass that he got, whatever, I guess that's what Pear is. It collects in his ass or something like that. It's sort of like remember that giant lion, that Sphinx or whatever that was at the Gourmet Pyramid? How they had to prepare the cola, like the cola is his tears. I don't know how he collects it, whatever, but I'm guessing that's what happened with Bambino too. I'm thinking that Bambino has to eat Pear or whatever they call Pear, like in its original form, and it changes within his body and it's collected in another part of his body, and that's when you got to get it. You can't get it from the tree because otherwise it won't be prepared the way it needs to be. Okay, how do you think Toriko and everyone else will beat Bambino? I'm not sure. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that.